Now to a WSAZ investigation. It seemed like a simple enough request. A Korean War veteran asking for one of those small military grave markers with an American flag as part of her living will.
But when her family tried to make that happen, they hit a bureaucratic brick wall. So that's when we got involved. How we were able to help grant her wish and why millions of others could end up in the same battle and may not even see it coming.
This is all I can figure is just practice a little democracy here and maybe something will work.
Steve Schaefer recently hit the breaking point and decided it was time to take action.
I think when it goes to the point where your politicians won't help you, the bureaucrats won't help you, maybe you just need to get out and help yourself.
Schaefer had run into a bureaucratic brick wall while trying to obtain verification of his mother's military service during the Korean War. So this was his personal protest outside the gates of the Woody Williams VA Medical Center in Wayne County, West Virginia. Did you train women in physical fitness, or what did you do?
Physical fitness every morning.
Steve's mom, Sybil Schaefer, is a 97-year-old U.S. Army veteran. This all started when Sybil made what seemed like a simple request. She asked for one of those little bronze military grave markers to hold the American flag, just like the one on her World War II husband's grave at Woodland Cemetery in Ironton.
There's your helmet. You have a helmet on.
When looking over her old photographs and commendations from her military days, Sybil has always said how proud she is, especially as a woman. So you can imagine her family's surprise when they inquired about the grave marker, only to be told there was no record of Sybil's service to her country.
They should be happy to recognize her, but apparently through all the bureaucracy, they're not. It's easier maybe for them just to say, go away. We don't have time for you.
Sybil is far from alone. Her military records were among the estimated 16 to 18 million veterans' records lost in a huge fire in 1973 at the National Records Center in St. Louis. Now, Sybil had plenty of her own paperwork and all those pictures. You were so proud to serve.
Yeah, I liked when I was there, and they liked me.
But she was told she needed something known as Form DD-214, which, yeah, you guessed it, burned to a crisp in that St. Louis fire.
We've been here 6 times. We've filled out numerous forms, been on the phone, been on the internet, been to our congressmen's trying to get some help. They just do not want to help us.
But we did want to help. So the day of Steve's protest, we found an administrator at the medical center who stepped up in a big way and restored hope for Sybil's family. A few weeks later, Steve texted us a picture of a letter from the Department of Veterans Affairs and one simple word with 3 exclamation points: touchdown.
Oh, I'm very grateful. I am very grateful for those people because without help and without WSAZ, we could not have got this accomplished. I asked the last person I talked to, Tim, when I got her confirmation, I said, I'm sure there are thousands of ex-service people that have lost records. Do you treat everybody the same way you treated my mom? And he said, no comment.
Our efforts, in fact, to talk with anyone at the VA about Sybil's case, even after it was resolved, were met with silence. We also left messages for the administrator at the VA Medical Center, who Steve went out of his way to say was so helpful, but she never returned our calls.